Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Supah Nerd-tendo on No Fucks Given Radio.
Select your player. Player 1, start.
You're serious, aren't you?
About what I do, yes. Not necessarily the way I do it.
The Thing. Is this dork made of orange rock like the rest of his body?
It's a different morality. Get used to it or go home.
As long as I'm not that person.
The evil one.
Well, nobody's perfect, but that's overstating it a little.
Comic book shit.
I find that answer vague and unconvincing.
Yeah, pretty obscure.
Don't you think that's plain damn weird?
Your hosts, Mr. DKB and Racer XX Cash of the Supah Smash Bros and the Unknown Factor.
Did it work?
Supah Nerd-tendo.
Enough said.
See? Because for real, yeah, I just kicked this shit off. I did. I don't give a fuck. This is the Super Nerd-tendo Hour. Yeah, debut episode. I am the Unknown Factor. I got some maniacs with me, though. What's up, y'all?
What's up, what's up?
Yeah. DKB, quiet as always. We're going to open him up on this show, ladies and gentlemen. It's a plan to get DKB to talk more. It's our goal. Yeah, but this is the Unknown Factor Supah Smash Bros. Yeah, DKB. Motherfucking Racer XX Cash. Dude, your shit is hard to say all at once. I just want to point that out. But yeah, Supah Smash Bros.
Call me Racer if you want, for short.
Well, I do call you Racer for short, but man, it's just, I was gonna, because technically I should have said Mistah, DKB. Sorry, dog. My bad. I cut off the Mistah on your shit. But that's the Supah Smash Bros, man. If you're a regular listener of No Fucks Given Radio, then you've heard them on a past episode of the No Fucks Given Hour. But we're gonna start something new. And dude, I dig the name. I do. Super Nerd-tendo. That was dope. Racer, you came up with that, right?
It's true, I did.
Yeah, that's dope. I just got to give you a shout out for that name right off the bat, man. Because usually I have to do
my
that.
Ouija board.
Dude, I hate making names for shows. But that's dope, man. And the premise of this show, man, we're just going to do nerd shit. Talk about whatever the fuck we want. But it's all going to be nerd related, you know, comics, this and that. And we was chatting a bit off air. That's why I was like, fuck this. I got to take this on air. Because, man, you said fucking Seth Rogen is going to do Invincible.
Yeah, Kurtman's new. I don't know what's going to come out. I think The Boys is coming out next, which I'm looking forward to.
Wait, what? They are not putting that shit out. Who the fuck's doing that?
Seth Rogen.
Okay, he's got to be putting that shit on like HBO or something, though.
I would hope so. I don't know what if it's gonna, how long it's going to be, but yeah, he's talking about The Boys during the Preacher show.
See, I know
That's
they were
like
making
my favorite comic of all time, so I can't wait for that. I don't know how the TV is how it's going to translate, but I'm a huge fan of the comic.
Yeah, that's like I watched the first season of Preacher, and I've read the comic as well. Garth Ennis I'm a huge fan of Garth Ennis. I've had the privilege of meeting him as well. That dude's got, like, there's something, you ever meet somebody and look at him, and, like, there's something behind your eye that's just not behind most. He's one of them.
DKB, haven't got the chance to meet him, but we've been to plenty of Comic-Cons, got to meet a lot of great dudes.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of cool artists out there and writers and...
Oh, yeah, dude. And I find that the guys in comics are always laid back and relaxed. But like I said, I watched that Preacher and how they adapted it from the comic. I understand because they said a lot of it was they just had to do less because if they did that comic, it would have cost $1 million an episode.
Man.
Jeez.
I mean, really, that's understandable, though, man. You guys have read that, right? Well, I know you said you have, Racer, but have you, DKB?
No.
Hey, well then you know Racer. That'd be a fucking expensive ass comic to make if you kept to the story truly.
Like 100 issues or something. I checked out the pilot. I need to get back online and watch the rest of them. I always wanted to see how Arseface turned out.
Oh, you haven't watched the show? Oh, dude, I highly recommend it. I do. DKB,
well, I mean, I've seen the pilot, maybe the second episode, but I mean, I haven't got the chance to watch it all the way through.
I think they played it out well.
I like to binge watch a lot of shows, too.
Psh, fuck you, man. I ain't got time for that shit no more.
You're a busy man.
I still ain't even watched the season finale of The Walking Dead. It's just sitting chilling, waiting to be watched. Still haven't done it. Yeah. But like I said, man, I seen how they adapted Preacher. I mean, they had to obviously tone down a lot because...
Yeah, Boys is pretty violent, so it's pretty crazy.
Dude, The Boys is not just violent. They got superheroes fucking the shit out of whores. If you're offended by the term, I don't give a fuck because that's what they are. And the scenes they show in that comic, dude, they cannot show that shit on anything but like HBO, Showtime. It'd have to be.
It's the same with Invincible. I mean, that guy, like, he's almost like One Punch Man, where just destroys people, like covered in blood after every battle. That can't be on TV.
Well, but you know it's easier to get away with the violence than the sex.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah. So I don't think they'll have as much of a problem with Invincible. But the boys, dude, fucking... There were cocks and pussies and all kinds of shit in that comic. They didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. Superhero orgies and shit.
Yeah. You can't do that on TV.
You can try.
Oh my god. I so hope that goes somewhere. I didn't even know about that, Racer. That's dope as fuck. I just got some dope news from Racer myself. If y'all didn't, if y'all don't know those comics, both Invincible and The Boys, Invincible is by Robert Kirkman and The Boys is by Garth Ennis. I suggest you go check them out. They're both great fucking reads.
Definitely.
And to know they're coming to shows, man. Why do you think? Let me ask you guys, man. I mean, because we're some older cats, and we're all into comic books before this shit was cool, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it was taboo when I was collecting it. I used to get make fun of when I was in high school and stuff.
Oh, I feel you.
Now it's like a multi-million, billion-dollar industry. Like all the stuff that I used to collect is now worth a big ton of chunk of change. You know.
Why do you think that is? What do you think that caused it in our society?
Movies. A lot of it is they get the mainstream is like the movies, and that's
See, I think that.
But I don't know all of it. You know, Marvel is owned by Disney, and Disney's been pimping them out. You know, whatever they. Now they got Marvel shows on Disney. You know, they're touched in with the movies. They can have like comic book stuff related. I mean, they don't got like the hand in the cookie jar, and they're not like manipulating them, but I'm sure they can sway them.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah, Walt Disney's robot body told me.
Well, then here's a good point, man. You bring up Marvel and the fact that they have Disney behind them, which is obviously
and
helped.
Star Wars. They own Star Wars now.
Oh,
Disney owns Star Wars.
I know. I'm waiting for them to buy fucking DC, but I don't think they'll be able to do that just because of the monopoly.
That's what I've seen. I've seen like memes about that back in the day. Like Marvel or like Disney would buy DC and then just put all the comics together. That'd be like pretty cool though, but I doubt it would ever happen.
No, man, because they tried that once with those two companies, and you got the amalgamation titles, and the amalgamation titles
that was just like a little mini series though. I mean, they did the four. They did like the 4 issues, and then the cool thing about it was everybody. Like, all the fans could vote who won. So, like, Superman fought Hulk, so the fans could call in and tell you who they wanted to win. So whoever won would let them... Hello?
I think Tony's in the house. Our guest has arrived.
Yes, I am in the house, out of the rain.
What's up, man? Yeah, I'm the Unknown Factor.
Hello.
You obviously know the Supah Smash Bros, right? We're just discussing some shit. They're dropping some knowledge, man. I didn't know they were making a fucking show of The Boys and of Invincible.
Invincible?
Yeah.
Yeah, Seth Rogen just said yesterday that they're doing an Invincible show.
Okay. You know what the funny thing is? I haven't read that series. It's on my list. And I really like, what is it, Ryan Oatley?
Yeah, his art's pretty dope.
I'm not going to lie to you. He's one of those guys that started notice. I saw a couple of his covers at the comic shop, and I was just like, oh, I don't know if I'll read that, but I should look up that guy's like DeviantArt or something and take a look at his work because I was really kind of digging it. And, man, that guy's commission work is amazing. You know, it makes you want to just see how he story tells. And everything. So I heard that it had been optioned. I didn't hear about the thing on Seth Rogen. I haven't really been online too often lately, but I'm cool with that. That decision it sounds good with me. I mean, I like Rogen.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of stuff with comic books lately. It's kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did a good job with
the Green Hornet one because I had a few people tell me like.
That sounds so great.
Oh, wait, see, I didn't know he was involved in the Green Hornet, or, for that matter, the Preacher series.
He did the movie like 5 or 6 years ago or something, 10 years ago.
Wait. Oh, Jesus
yeah,
Christ. You said Seth Rogen. For some reason, I'm thinking fucking Joe Rogan over here, like a dipshit.
I would pay to see that.
I don't know why. Joe Rogan is the Green Hornet?
Oh, I can't wait till Joe Rogan starts doing like cartoon voice acting because like listening to him on UFC is always so. I always love when he's blown out of his chair. You know, like it seems to take something pretty amazing to make that guy just like lose his shit entirely. You know, and it does usually, and some, you know, like every time I watch one of those, like the first 10 minutes, I'm always like, you know, if I would have trained, I could have done UFC. And then I watch and then I see, you know, like the Diaz brothers, and I'm like, nah, I would have got fucked up really quick. I'd have made it to like the third round, you know, but like hanging by like a skin, a thin thread of skin. It would have been like, oh, you got heart. I'm going to kick you in it.
Let me kick that heart down your fucking throat real quick. Yeah, they'll do that.
Finish him.
See, fuck that. I wouldn't want to go to the UFC because I'd be a heavyweight, and I don't want to fight Brock Lesnar. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's what I always said.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, like, look how many guys Butterbean beat up back in the day. Like, everybody thought that guy was hilarious or like a joke or something until he put some dudes on their asses, and they were like, wait, this guy's for real?
There's a reason he fights people for a living. I don't care what he looks like.
Yeah, the guy is like, he's like one giant ab.
He's like the Kingpin. That'd be a good guy for the Kingpin.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah, if you could get him in his heyday, to play the Kingpin,
or the first home run of this game, because that is perfect.
Yeah, that's a perfect casting.
It's a flaw.
Yeah, but they'll need somebody to do his voiceover though, because like when you hear him in the interviews, you're like, that's not Kingpin. That's not a guy running the whole underground. You know,
James Earl Jones or something. I don't know about that. Yeah. Morgan Freeman? No. I'm just joking.
No, man, for a voiceover for the Kingpin, fuck it. Just get the guy that did the cartoon way back in the day for Spider-Man. If he's still alive.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's if he's still alive.
That old animated Spider-Man series, that was great.
Hell yeah. It's like, didn't they have Carnage in that? Yeah, they had Carnage in that, didn't they?
Well, there's the 70s and then there's the 90s one.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the 90s one. Because there's like the 70s, and then there was one in the 2000s too, but they actually brought out Carnage in the one in the 90s.
Yeah, Carnage was in the last, the 90s one.
Yeah, that's fucking amazing.
That one had a lot of good ones.
But check it out. We got our guest here, Tony. What's up, man? I still don't want to pronounce your last name because I'm going to slaughter it.
Maldonado.
Oh, Maldonado.
Maldonado. Okay. So, yeah, I would have slaughtered the fuck out of that, Tony. For real. Like, it would not have sounded like that had I not asked.
I can't imagine you'd do any worse than I've listened to for the last 46 years, man. Like,
That's true.
I've had people, pronounce syllables of letters that aren't even in my name, like throwing an R or a Z, and I'm like, where the hell did you just do?
Tony McElroy, what's up? No,
yeah. That's why. That's why, like I said, I sounded like T Malo because, like, even in grammar school, when they said sign your name, I was always like, "It's such a long ass name."
Well, fuck that.
9 letters.
I'm just gonna call you Tony, so I don't fuck your shit up. We're just gonna run with that. Yeah.
I'm totally good with that, and I'm sure, you don't want to have to keep saying Tony Maldonado. That would be
no
kind of weird.
That's why I call this motherfucker Racer and the other one DK. I don't even put the B in there.
Nice. No, I like that. I like that.
It's DK, Racer, and Tony. That's what's up, man. So real quick, Tony, I just gotta say, I know the most recent thing I've seen from work from you is a hell of a CD cover.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Born Dead 3.
Yeah, the Project Born one. I was gonna be like, I know it wasn't that Aiden one I did a lot of years back.
No, that Born Dead 3 cover, man. Woo.
Thank you. It was fun because it's like you never know what you're gonna get asked for when somebody's just like, oh, I really like your work, and once you get past that aspect, and you're still not sure, but you're kind of excited because you want to bring somebody's vision to fruition, you want them to look at it and go like, holy shit, that's even better than it was in my brain. And that's when it's pretty good. And then, so when I asked what it was just like, it's a Grim Reaper holding a burning Earth in space. I'm like, okay, like I'm down. Like I like the Grim Reaper. He's always been kind of fun to draw. My favorite Grim Reaper is from Billy and Mandy, though. That guy was, that was great. I mean, like giving them that voice and that personality was awesome. But the Project Born one was really good, and I'm actually talking with Chris Polk just about like potential future artwork for stuff and all that. So I mean, it's fun work, man, and I get to do some like really some good visuals, and I'm just trying to get back into it. So it was a good stepping stone, like right back into it and all. So
hell yeah, man!
Do some more cool stuff with them.
Hell yeah, yeah!
Definitely turned out great.
Yeah, shout out to PJB. Yeah, definite friends of No Fucks Given Radio. You can also, hey, real quick, man, I just got a promo coming up 21st of this motherfucking month at Carl's Tavern, New Haven, Indiana. You can come and you can catch myself, the Supah Smash Bros, as well as Project Born, and the motherfucking 4-5 tour. And I ain't got the fucking flyer pulled up right now, so I'm not going to run through everyone's name and miss somebody, because I will.
There's a lot of people there. Definitely check it out.
Yeah, that shows Midwest Master.
That take up the whole podcast right there, man. So,
yeah, we won't go run through. Just some quick promo. If you want to go see a dope show and you're in the Indiana area, man, I'm telling you, New Haven, Carl's Tavern, April 21st, Midwest Massacre. It's going fucking down, man. Yeah, so just curious, does so Poke got a hold of you in that whole process as far as for the cover?
No. James,
actually, I'll answer that one if you want. But like, Poke hit me up and asked me if anybody could, if I knew anybody that could draw the cover, and I hit up Tony, and Tony was definitely down for it. And it turned out pretty dope. He actually did 2 drawings, and I actually liked the other drawing better. But once Tony put color to the drawing he did, I was like, I see why they picked that one, because that one it just comes to life.
Oh, well, now I want
to... James brought that to my attention, which was, pretty cool when somebody thinks of you. And, so obviously I didn't want to disappoint if he was going to recommend me, if he's got that kind of faith and all that. So, I try to live up to it. And he sent me a link to the website, so I got to, like, listen to the music and get a feel for it, so that way... like I said, try to hit him up with some stuff. So I gave him 2 options to pick from, and I'm glad you liked that other one, James, because like that was the first one that I did.
That one was that one was amazing to me. I was like, man, that's dope.
Yeah, it's on my list of many things to do to like not just let it stay a sketch, like maybe just take that drawing at least to like an ink stage, just so it's not just sitting there, a little rough sketch of something that, that I like. So I thought was pretty dope, too. So,
Tony, now you just got me. I want to see it.
Oh, you
I might have it. Oh, he's probably seen the regular one, but I think I can probably dig up the other one and show it to him.
Oh, I've seen the Born Dead 3 cover. Fuck yeah, I have totally seen that.
He wants to see the other picture.
Yeah, I want to see this other one you're talking about, man. Because look, I know Tony just be sitting around like, fuck it, let it do what it do. This is Do What It Do by Project Born. We'll be right back, y'all.
Yo, what it do, world? It's your boy Poke B.
I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker.
PJB representing.
Let it do what it do. Watch it going back in the spot.
You tuned in to No Fucks Given Radio with the homie Unknown Factor.
He's too dangerous to be left alive.
And he gonna follow me downstairs.
Okay. Show me.
We don't need the radio to play our shit, cause it's Project Boy Entertainment in this bitch. Let's ride on the ride. Let's ride on the ride. Let's ride on the ride. Let's ride on the ride.
Okay, I'm ready. You ready?
Who's with me?
Yeah. Keep up with Project Born at therealprojectborn.com.
You better not tell nobody, man. Man, I'm not, man. Keep it on the down low. All right, I'm not like that. I'm gonna keep it down, bro. La, la. Hey!
Facebook, Project Born. Twitter at Real Project Born. SoundCloud and all the other sites online. Holla at us.
Get down! Well, I ain't gonna tell nobody else.
No Fucks Given Radio.
Keep it locked.
We don't want no, 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 we don't want no
bullshit around us. No bullshit around us. No bullshit around us. No bullshit around us.
That's right. Yeah, because we're back. And yeah, man, I've learned from past mistakes. I would hope everyone in life does that, man. But this, again, is the Super Nerd-tendo episode 1, man. And DK, dude, I love how you did that on the flyer. Like that shit straight looked like a comic. Oh, it's dope.
Graphic turned out dope. If Tony hasn't checked it out, I sent a link to his Facebook. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, I gotta sign out. My laptop's being glitchy because I did an update, and I haven't been able to sign into a couple things like Facebook. But
yeah. Technology, it's the Matrix.
No, you know, it's I'm not super techy, to be completely honest. Like I got friends who are like, man, have you tried this? I'm like, I didn't even know that shit was a thing. So
That's kind of where I'm at. I'm in that boat. Myself.
I mean, like, I'm not proud of it, but like I try to at least be up on like the stuff that I'm doing. You know, like every once in a while I'll learn some new shit about Photoshop, and I'll be like, man, did you know this? And everybody looks at me like, you are so far behind. I'm like, okay.
Hey, real quick, just for anybody, well, this ain't even, I don't know why the fuck I would say this on air. Somebody's probably having problems listening online, and they just need to click the play button in the upper left corner. But me saying that live on the air when they're not listening is not going to help them now, is it?
No, but it's funny.
Yeah.
But it's funny. I mean, your heart was in the right place. Your heart was in the right place.
I was trying to help, and then I was like, oh, wait, they can't hear me, so I have to type. Fuck! That's bullshit.
The intention was there, bro. The intention's there. Like, I'll vouch for you, your character.
It's the fucking, dude, it's that whole tech thing. It's for real. It's the technology has separated and divided us all at once. It's really weird.
Oh, yeah, it's like a whole new class system.
Right.
It totally is. Hold on a second. Be right
No,
back.
man, I don't. Wait. Why? No, why are people leaving? Look at this fucking race is gonna run.
No, I'm
He's just messing with you.
Like, if I don't answer something right away, my dog is literally looking at me while she's taking a dump on my kitchen floor.
Oh, well, go deal with that shit, Tony, and I mean that literally. Oh, dude, that's fucking terrible.
We got that kind of history where she just wants to make eye contact the whole time. Like, that's right.
That's women for you, right? Ooh, I kid.
Yeah, I know. Like, someone's opinion is not where it used to be.
Hey, at least she ain't doing it on your chest, you know?
Man, oh yeah, no. I couldn't tell you about that stuff.
You want to know about your Pornhub history, Factor? I'm just kidding. I kid.
Hey, don't you worry about my fucking internet history at all right? I'm into the tentacle shit. We have covered this on the show I did with Spazzavelli, and if we're going to get into that, this is the perfect show because it did originate in hentai and manga, you know, so.
Oh,
stranger danger.
I know. That was when I was like, man, the animators in Japan were like, have some trippy shit, man. Because like I went from Battle of the Planets to some of that early hentai shit. I was like,
nice.
Like, why isn't that on Channel 32? Like, I fuck with that.
It is now. Adult Swim has a pretty decent anime hour, but I don't really watch it anymore. I'm not up on Saturday nights just to watch cartoons anymore. I may still watch cartoons, but not in the morning.
You got to be able to stream that shit in your own time. Ain't got time to go by fucking someone else's schedule, for real. I get that.
I noticed that a lot of YouTube, like, you can find a lot of anime on YouTube, because I think it's, like, the way YouTube works is, like, if it's from a different country, it's hard to, like, shut them down or whatever, but I've noticed a lot of animes, like, on YouTube. Even if
they got all kinds. Yeah, they got all kinds of little like loopholes. Like if you play it like 10% faster, you can put it on there. if it only takes up like 40% of the screen, you can put it on there. And I'm always like, oh man, I get to watch this, and then like you watch it, and it's like, oh, look at that little ass screen.
Oh, I've had that happen before. That's so fucking retarded. You can watch this show, but you better get your fucking magnifying glass.
Yeah. Or, just get your cord and hook it up to your big screen, man, because, then it'll be as big as your laptop at least.
Right.
I'm not going through all that bullshit to watch a quarter of my TV.
Man, I come from a time when the first cable first came out and they had Cinemax and it was like all fucking staticky and shit. And if you
Scramble channels.
Yeah, man. And it was just like, I mean, like plenty
you
of.
can kind of see what's going on. Just got to squint with one eye.
Yeah, like I got a part of her ass and the top of her head.
It's either a nipple or something else. I'm not sure.
That was a nipple or a clit? I'm not sure what.
Oh man. Ouch. That's a close-up.
I really thought we were, how the fuck did this get into pornographic material on the Super Nerd-tendo app? What the fuck?
Shit just got weird. We just went full retard on them.
It's because of the manga.
Yeah, the manga, and because porn is pretty much everywhere. I mean, honestly, it's gotten so out of hand, dude. I was waiting for the train, and when it pulled up, there was an ad, like this whole cart. The whole ad was about breast augmentation for for $3,900, and I'm sitting there and I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, holy shit! Like I've seen that in movies or like some animated movie where you're going like, oh man, I hope it doesn't get that fucked up where it's like, like that it exists, it's a thing, but now it's literally next to the do you have herpes ad?
Yeah.
And you're like, holy shit.
There's no shame anymore, really. There's just no one's just like, whatever. It's new generation.
Yeah. Are you unhappy with your breath? Well, for $3,900.
Does your crotch stink? Call this number.
Yikes.
Like idiocracy.
I don't even want to know what that number is.
And I recently got into this discussion with somebody, it was Child's Play Ninja, 2 nights ago, discussing the fact that, that's where our fucking country is going, is idiocracy. You said jokingly you make those things about those ads and that shit being like that, but man, that's the fucking route we're headed on.
Like 1984, is what I call it.
Man.
Yeah, think about
I just see idiocracy, and I always get that look like, how have you not seen that movie? And I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't really into the
it's pretty relatable nowadays. You should definitely check it out now.
Yes.
Yeah, it's funny because I've heard that a lot where they're just like, well, you should watch it because it's really relevant. And then there was this one link to an article where they said stop making that reference. It's not true. So I was like, and I couldn't really, I took it at face value because again, I haven't seen the movie, so I couldn't sit there and be like, yes, it is, you fucking idiot.
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah, and so it's definitely on my list to check it out because I have to bow out of it every once in a while. You know what I mean? Obviously I did the election and all that, and then as much of it that came through afterward, and it's like I gotta bow out of it every once in a while. I gotta go back to Saturday morning cartoons bill in my brain, where I'm like,
you gotta hit the reset button.
Yeah,
I have to because I feel like too much of that shit, and I don't need to be made cynical sooner than it's coming. You know what I mean? and seeing that big dickhead as a president is horribly upsetting. Like, I never liked that guy. Like, when he first got his reality show, I'm like, this can't possibly last. Like, it's it's like face plant videos. Like sure, they're great, but you only click a video that's like 7 minutes long. Never one that's like 40 minutes. Because I tell you, you'll never make it through the 40 minutes of face plants unless you're really, really stoned. And even then, you're like,
what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like when Lex Luthor won the be president in DC Comics. Like, that's kind of what.
Well, no, dude. It reminds me of the episode of The Simpsons. It reminds me of the episode of The Simpsons where fucking Donald Trump became president.
Lex Luthor. Huh?
Well, no, there's that episode of The Simpsons where Donald Trump became president, and man, I really do think, like Lex Luthor, that would not be as bad. I don't know. I mean, at least that motherfucker. But at least
Superman,
he's not
because
gonna be
he won
like,
the election or whatever.
He's not
Superman's
gonna be
like, I can't believe this guy was gonna win.
Well, but like I said, dude, at least that motherfucker. I don't think he would sit there and make tweets while he was making presidential decisions. Our president does.
Yeah.
That's discouraging.
Yeah. It's really hard to even see that. I mean, like at first I thought like, oh, okay, I get it, but for it to be a main source of his time during the fucking day, I saw a link to it. I didn't click it just because like I have to stop on that clickbait bullshit. It's just like, hey, what does Donald Trump think about you? And I'm like, I don't need to fucking know. Like it'll be like, let's build the wall around Tony Maldonado.
I don't think you want to know what any billionaire thinks of any common person. Like, they probably don't give two fucks.
I don't think
a billionaire thinks about us persons. Like not like that. They probably think of us as any other commodity. Like, people is looking, it's looking kind of low. Sell a bunch.
Dude, that's terrible. But you're right. I guarantee, people who have that kind of money, they don't look.
I had a question for you, Tony, if I could ask it.
No, you can't. Fuck you. Ask it anyways. I don't know.
No, I noticed, I was looking through the books I had that you worked on and stuff today, and I noticed that you did a production for the hunting book that Uncle Raffy and Andy Dimmitt did by North Star Productions or whatever.
That I did a what?
You said you did a production for like the hunting, which was Uncle Raffy and Andy Dimmitt's book. I just kind of wondered what that was about, like what involved production for working.
Oh yeah, that was back in the early 90s.
Brian Azzarello.
Sorry?
That's when you worked with like Brian Azzarello, I believe.
Yeah, Brian Azzarello was editor-in-chief at Comico. Raph was the art director / writer / designer, all that stuff. Like a wand of all trades. And I had known about The Howling because he writes great stuff, but his horror stuff has always been like really some of my favorite shit that he writes. And werewolves are like my favorite of all the horror creatures. It's just I hate what they do to them in movies. Like there's very few movies that are near and dear to my heart, but I knew it was coming up. But I didn't really know who Andrew Dimmitt really was at that point yet, because I was just really kind of introduced to that small world where he was doing all this work. And then I got this big ass manila envelope with Andy's inked pages,
nice.
And I had to like take an X-Acto blade and cut these word balloons out and then spray mount them on his art. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, I was scared shitless because I was like, well, what if I put it on a piece that everybody's just like, why would you do that? Like I was new to it. Like, I felt like like I was doing a disservice, but it was very educational because like you've seen Beetle. I can't call him Andrew Dimmitt. I always feel like that's
no, he told me that story.
But I call him Beetle because he said Beetle, and I always thought that was kind of fun. But Beetle is an amazing, is even just hard, not a good enough word. But he's one of those guys that you'll never not be interested to look at it. It doesn't matter whether you're
super dope.
You know,
he's the guy that did my the Supah Smash Bros. Stoplight City cover and all the artwork on that. And he's a friend of mine. Good dude.
Yeah, that's a nice cover.
Phenomenal. And so that's the production work I have to do. And I started out really slow because, like I said, I didn't want to like mess that artwork up at all. But that was like way before. That was like in the early stages of like Photoshop and Illustrator. But I wasn't playing with it. You know what I mean? Like it was.
I get you.
You know, so like we used to get like lettering from letterers in the mail. And
oh my God!
And we'd have to cut them. Yeah, we have to cut them shits out and spray mount them. So I got scars on my fingers from my first like month of doing that. Like one day I literally cut 3 fingers consecutively because like I was so nervous about cutting myself the first time. I cut myself the second time. And I'm bleeding on artwork. I'm like, shit, I'm going to get fired.
Oh.
And I did not, but I did cut it a third time, but I got it away from the art. And but working on the hunting was really cool because like when you see it in comic size, it looks great. But when you're looking at it like the actual size he drew it in, every little line was just, you know, like there for you to see it. And so when you get to see what it looked like large and then what it looked like small, that's where the education came in, because then you start trying to learn about how much detail you put in for different like panels and you know, like if you know you're gonna the head's gonna shrink down to a really small size, you don't throw all kinds of extra details in there. You know, it's just gonna get lost. And Andy was really good for that with that artwork at the time. So that was an education in that respect, you know.
Man,
just to see how it was done. And then Oblivion came on, and that's when I was hooked into Andrew's work, like forever.
Yeah, I have a few of the Ashkins he made back in the day, because Andy's from the same town as us, so I remember seeing him doing like my introduction to Andy was like he's doing like a little Crow pinup in the comic store in town. Like, that's when the Crow movie was coming out. And I was like, man, that's cool that somebody from town was doing, like, he did something with Conan, too, maybe? I'm not sure.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, shout out to Andy. I told him about you're doing the podcast. He's like, I'm definitely going to check that out. So, that's cool.
Well, shit, I say we might have to drag him on. Hey, real quick, Tony, man, I just gotta ask, dude, like, so you are fucking putting the word bubbles on by hand? Dude, how nervous were you that, like, what if I cover a part of art and the artist gets this back and just starts fucking screaming at you? Like, why in the fuck did you cover that spot on that panel? Dude, that had, oh my God, I could see why you cut the shit out of yourself.
Yeah. I mean,
probably nerve-wracking. Definitely nerve-wracking.
Yeah. That was going through my head. I mean, I know how, like, when it's a sketchbook, I don't really give a shit. Like, I've had people go, oh, like, how do I hold your sketchbook? I'm like how you hold any fucking book? It's a sketchbook. Like, don't worry about it. I'm not that precious when it comes to it. I'm like, don't spill no shit on it, but if you do, I'm probably still not going to fuck you up or anything. Like,
don't be like a meatball sub while you're looking at my art.
Yeah, I mean, like, just use some common sense, but, like, I'm usually pretty easy about it. Like, but you're talking about fully inked, rendered, storytelling panels. So I was really nervous. I even asked Raph, like, are you sure I should be doing this, like, right now? And, he was, and he was like, look, I ran you through it. I showed you how best to, like, because there's a rhythm to it, in addition to, like, not wanting to cover up something that the artist wanted to be seen. Like, you have to take into account there's going to be word bubbles when you're drawing the shit.
Yeah.
Like,
definitely.
And something, yeah, you absolutely have to, and you figure that out when you're working on your comics. You know what I mean? And it's like,
do you everything?
Yeah. So it's like I feel like there's some anticipation you should have, but if you look at like some European artists, like they draw that shit on there.
Yeah,
They
like
don't-
mango
they don't
stuff.
spray- Yeah, they figured that all into the design and everything like that. So it's like I try to look at a lot of those guys too, and where I'm nerding out. You know, it's like my taste as I get older and exposed to more, and like even like with the stuff I'm learning, like there's some stuff that still sticks with me from like childhood. Like Art Adams will always be in my top my top 5 artists of all time.
Definitely,
You know what
Art
I mean?
Adams
Like,
dope.
Art Adams, oh yeah, man, like.
Dude,
That
you
guy's
just
been-
Tony, you just gave me way too good of a segue. You did. So I'm telling you right
ahead.
now, when we get back, it'll be the top 5. Yeah, that's what we're gonna get into. I do like that deal. I like that idea. Yeah, that was Razor. Yeah, totally credit for it. Yeah, that's right, man. But it's gonna change up every week. But this week, we're gonna get into everybody's favorite villains. But for right now, check out Anti-Hero by myself.
He was born in a small town. He dreamed he would one day change the face of music.
Anti-hero. Like to play it like way. Anti-hero. Fuck Batman, I got the key. Anti-hero. Superman is a little bitch. Anti-hero. Play like little donkey bitch. Anti-hero. Like to play it like way. Anti-hero. Fuck Batman, I got the key. Anti-hero. Superman is a little bitch. Anti-hero. Play like little donkey bitch. Welcome to the dawn, this is the rise. I'm the alpha, are you surprised? Returning like the Red Hood. After all these years, it's time to be good.
So, what made you so special?
Nothing.
I'm just Mr. DKB.
Racer Excess Cash.
We are the
Supah Smash Bros.
It's your time.
Check us out on Facebook.com/Supah Smash Brothers. SUPAH Smash Bros.
We're on Twitter, Reverb Nation, Instagram, SoundCloud. Just find us. We'll be there.
Breathe slowly as you hold this pose.
Smoke weed and smash shit.
Quit fooling around up there. Smash ain't no joke.
Catch us in the Matrix on No Fucks Given Radio.
The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room.
Supah Smash Bros.
You have to see it for yourself.
You're listening to No Fucks Given Radio.
Check it out.
After this, there is no turning back.
We don't get no fuck.
I love interrupting people, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I do. No fucks given radio. This is the Super Nerd-tendo Hour with your hosts, the Super Smash Brothers, and myself, the Unknown Factor. We got Tony. I ain't pronouncing his fucking last name in the motherfucking house. Did that Born Dead 3 fucking cover, which is sick. Yeah. We're just chit-chatting, this and that, you know. What? I don't know. I lost. That was a really good intro, but oh yeah! Top 5. No shit. Fuck, I need a drink. I really do, gentlemen. Racer? Oh, really? Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to choose this moment to... Oh, what? What? I have never seen... Whoa. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen. I just got a really weird error on the Google Hangouts. It was like, fuck you, error 21. I've never seen error 21. That's some horse shit. Hey, look at that. Got a good-ass intro, broke right in, and then fucking... So, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna find some dope shit to play. But we got this top 5 to get to. You know, top 5. We're gonna find out the top 5 villains of everyone currently on the call. Yeah. I've got mine picked. Fucking Racer made me do it. Damn it. You know? Fucking. You know what? Oh shit. I don't care. Because if you ain't down with the Smash Bros, fuck them. Yeah, this is Smash Bros by the Supah Smash Bros. We'll be right back.
fuck 'em. Fuck everybody not down with the Smash Bros. Fuck 'em. Fuck everybody not down with the Smash Bros. Fuck 'em. Fuck everybody not down with the Smash Bros. Fuck 'em. Fuck everybody not down with the Smash Bros. I smash killer, infect, dead killer. I blast pistols, them black millers, I'm back killer.
Andy's work on that was fucking gorgeous, man. When I first saw it, I was like, man, is that digital or color pencil?
I don't know, but you just said that shit live on air, dog. That's what's up. Yeah, because we're back, man. Little fuck up, little Air 21. I don't know what that is, man. It was like fucking, wasn't that, or no, what was,
new band.
What was the order in Star Wars? Somebody help me, to kill all the Jedi.
Order 66.
Oh, it was 66. Okay. All right. Whatever. Oh, fuck it. This ain't 6. It's the top goddamn 5. Because that's what we were getting to. Yep. Yeah.
That's right.
Man, Racer, this is your bit. Introduce it.
What are we doing?
The top 5, fucker.
Top 5. Oh, sorry, my bad. Top 5. So, yeah, we decided to do like a top 5 every time we do an episode. And this week it's top 5 villains. So my top 5 villains was Eclipso from DC Comics. He's always underrated, I felt. Kind of like a badass. He's taken on Darkseid and stuff. You know, my number 2 would be like Cyber. He was like a Wolverine villain, but he was all covered in adamantium. He was always like one of my favorite villains during that run. Number 3, I gotta go with the Shocker on Amazing Spider-Man. He was just always, I don't necessarily consider him like a badass, but I just always liked his outfit, and I always thought he would kick the ass. Barracuda from Punisher Max series, Garth Ennis. If you haven't read that,
oh no
Barracuda.
shit.
Barracuda's like this hardcore gangster that has like "fuck you" for a grill, and like this fights with machetes. He took on the Punisher. That was a crazy ass battle. And then like my number 5 is Doomsday, killed Superman. He should definitely be on my top 5.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Well, man, I was telling you to introduce it and then pick your first victim. I was gonna let you go last, but who you want to go next, Racer? Pick a victim. There's 3 of us. Well, I wanted him to kind of like introduce it and then be like, okay, you know, DK, who are yours? Or Factor, who are yours? Or Tony, who? I mean, I ain't give a fuck who you picked, but that was what I was.
I'm just gonna name my top 5, man. I don't know anybody. I'll let everybody introduce themselves, or they don't have to introduce themselves. Just break out their top 5.
No, fucker, you were supposed to introduce the set. Never goddamn mind. DKB, what are your top 5?
Message, apparently. All right, cool. Error 21, Error 21.
Hey, no more Error 21. This show will be over because I don't know what'll happen. Fuck you, Google. I hate Google. Man, fucking jackasses.
Watch out, they're listening.
I'm sure
Google
they are.
Is in my top 5 moves. Google is part of my top 5 villains.
Yeah, Error 21 is my number 1 villain.
I'll agree to that. That's my number 1 villain today, too. It's fucking Error 21. God damn, whatever the fuck it is. All right, who wants to go next? Tony? DK? Huh? Why'd you have to say Error 21? Because did it really just do that shit again? I'm blaming Racer for this shit, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to point that out. It really, because fucking he was like, Error 21. And as soon as he fucking said it, it fucking aired. I mean, it didn't do exactly that, but it did something similar, and that's horse shit, ladies and gentlemen. So, what the fuck, Racer? Why'd you do it? Racer, what'd you do? Racer did it, ladies and gentlemen. I swear to God, it is all his fault. Don't blame me, because he had to go bring up the fucking error again. So, like, I'm about to throw this goddamn laptop in the trunk, but check out the trunk. Yeah, by Axe. We'll be back.
Have you ever been caught in an inconvenient spot during a human body disposal? Do you like dead shit? Well, meet us in the parking lot after the show. We'll probably fucking kill you. It's Outlaw Zulu.
Got a Honda Accord, put them in the trunk.
This. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm gonna no more talk of The unholy. Yeah. That shit's like Voldemort's name over here, man. You shouldn't say it. Bad things will happen.
True. Very true. You want me to do my top 5 again?
Well, no, man. I got that. And then I was trying to say who the fuck was like, because no. Like, I want DKs or fucking Tonys. I got yours. I got it on record.
Oh, man. Top 5. It was kind of like last minute for me, so I'm, I didn't want to step on anybody's list already. Sabretooth has always been one of my favorite villains, because he can go from like extremely dangerous to just like a big old buffoon.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
Like it depends on like who was writing them, because like there was just times where I was just like, everybody in that room should be dead. And for a while there, it was like that. It just depended on whether they wanted to have him like cutting through like a list of like major superheroes, or he was a stepping stone for an introduction to a new hero. You know what I mean? Where he got his ass slapped around.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
But like when he was on, Sabretooth was pretty on, Shredder, I always thought Shredder was pretty cool.
Nice.
Hello?
I can hear you. What?
Oh, okay. My thing got like staticky. I thought maybe it went.
Okay, I was like, dude, no more tech issues.
Shredder. No more. That's why I won't even say the name. I won't say it. I mean, like you're talking about a guy who like single-handedly is fighting, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I always thought that was cool. As far as the villain went, I got one from a movie, Mr. Han from Enter the Dragon.
Nice.
The main villain, because the guy could fight toe-to-toe with Bruce Lee, he had interchangeable hands, and I'm sorry, the dude fucking pin-slapped Jim Kelly to death.
Right on.
Now, I'm sorry, you're a dope-ass villain if you did that shit.
That's true.
True.
I always thought that was pretty solid. Mystique, but from the comics, not from the fucking movie.
Yeah, right on.
Okay.
One of my early introductions to X-Men was when she was training. She was training to kill the X-Men, and she was fighting like robot versions of them. You remember that shit? I think John Romita Jr. was drawing it.
Yeah, I think so. The Brotherhood of the Evil Mutants or something.
Yeah, but she was like on her own with Destiny, and she was training at like one of Arcade's training grounds and shit. And she single-handedly took down the whole team, even if they were just robots. You know what I mean? And then I thought that was pretty dope. I mean, and then obviously, her character has evolved within the mythos and all that. But like, I always felt like smart, deadly, and even though she was blue, she was fine as hell.
Did they give her a secondary mutation?
Yeah, she gives me a second mutation every time I see her.
She ended up having a kid with Sabretooth too, that became a president of the United States in the Marvel universe. Garrison Creed.
Man, I'm so out of the loop.
Oh damn! Yeah,
it's like, wait. So they had a kid who's a president?
Yeah. Well, in the comics, Garrison Creed, and he was like the leader of the Friends of Humanity, which hated mutants, and both his parents were Mystique and Sabretooth, but he ended up hating mutants. But then he ended up running for president in the comic books and actually won I think he got assassinated at some point, but he was president of the United States in the Marvel universe for, I don't know, a couple years.
Oh, snap. No. I mean, like, I remember the Friends of Humanity thing, which was where they got really weird then. Then it felt like they were, like, just getting rid of characters.
Yeah. No, I get
At that point, they were just kind of like, yeah, nobody liked that character. He's not, they cleaned house on Generation X.
Well, that's like
they're pretty
fucking,
much like racist and bigots.
That's what
Like
the House of
it was-
M was, man. There was Marvel cleaning out characters they didn't use. They got to do that occasionally, or too much builds up, though.
Oh yeah, no, or you know, I'm cool. Like some of them they'll keep dead, and some of them they'll be back, and you never know. And both companies have got their weirdest ways of dealing with their fucking loopholes or sad things. You know, it's like either we'll completely ignore it or we'll completely rewrite it and call it another Earth because there's so many.
Oh, whatever. All I know,
Elseworld stories or whatnot.
They should have
That's it.
fucking
Yeah.
left Superman blue with the electric powers, because that's the only time
What?
I've ever liked that character. Fuck Superman.
Blasphemy.
Well,
That's
no,
blasphemy.
hey, dude, no. Superman is fucking a terrible character. I'm sorry.
No, I feel you. A lot of my friends like him. I've never found the appealing part of him just being invincible. I mean, like there isn't really an antagonist that could really push him to his limits. Not very often, in my opinion. But there's a lot of heroes and stuff. So I mean, he's different strokes for different folks. But I know what you're saying.
Well, see, I like that aspect of him, though, is because it gave him the same aspect as, like, Bruce Banner and the Hulk have. Like, if he's the Hulk,
I get you.
you ain't fucking with him, you know? But if he's Banner, you walk up, put a round in his head, and you're good. And it made Superman the same way. It gave
Not
him
anymore.
vulnerability. Oh, well.
Not anymore. They changed that shit.
Yeah. In Civil War 2 that just came out, they had Hawkeye shoot Banner with the arrow and killed him. But I think they brought him back, or they're going to bring him back. I can't remember exactly what happened.
Yeah, but it was an arrow that Banner created in order to kill him. You know what I mean?
Banner's the one that hired him to kill him. Like when shit got rough, he's like, throw this arrow in my face.
yeah, bucket, and it will be, and then all will be right. I remember when the first Civil War came out.
That was good. I liked the first one. The second one I can't really stand, to be honest with you.
I did not read it. Like, the first one's great.
I-09.
Shit, man, I just gotta say, if you're gonna say that, man, I'm sporting a fucking Civil War shirt right now from the first one, mind you, with Cap all standing with his shield. Yeah, because the first Civil War was great. I've kind of read about the second Civil War, but I haven't read any of it, and it sounds just like they were trying to cash in on that. Like, hey, the first one went well.
On them for the movie for sure. That's what the movie came out the same time the movie did, so it was definitely a cash cow for them, I'm sure.
Oh, sure. And like I didn't read it, but I followed the reviews on I-09, and because like you get some art with that shit too.
What in the fuck, ladies and gentlemen? Nobody even said it, and it still happened. I do not understand what is going on. I think we need to get this top 5 done, though. And we're going to do that right when we get back. I'm just going to continue the trunk for a moment while I set this straight. Shouldn't take me back.
Put them in the trunk, fit 5 bodies or more. Put them in the trunk. Put them in the trunk like, oh good lord, only fit 4. You can bet they get stored in the trunk though. What I spit for, that head of horns, bite off in the night when the trunk close. Put them in the trunk. Put them in the trunk. 80 slasher, these lady rappers ain't a factor. Not at all. Pain disaster, the saint, the pastor ain't rock with this. Obnoxious spit, the apocalypse ain't far behind us. Your bars remind us that you are vaginas.
An apology. I've had a good time, so I mean,
Well,
don't worry
fine.
about it. I was just
Fuck it
saying,
then.
like I felt
Oh,
like
Tony,
we have, like,
Tony,
good
hold on.
chemistry
Tony, we're live. We're live. I'm sorry. And thanks, man. Fuck it then. I won't apologize. Fuck all you motherfuckers.
No fucks given.
Oh, shit.
No
Ladies and
fucks
gentlemen,
given.
we're going to get to these top 5, though, man. Did we get through your whole top 5, Tony? I don't know. You got Shredder, you got Sabretooth,
No,
you got Mystique, Hans.
I got 2 more. So the fourth one was Jesus Christ,
he's a good villain.
Sorry,
Mystique, right?
I left off with Mystique, and then I was going into another one. I always thought Lady Deathstrike was kind of cool.
Yeah, she's a dope. Yeah, definitely. Good one.
I always thought she was kind of cool because she had such a hard on for Wolverine for familial issues. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't just like bad guy, good guy shit. Like, it was very personal. And for her to alter herself the way that she did and become even more dangerous than she originally was, And those were some of my favorite early X-Men issues. Like Barry Windsor Smith did this one where it had nothing to do with the continuity of the story, but they trashed his ass by a construction site. I don't remember what the number is, but it was like one of my favorite issues, and she played a key part in it. And so she's always really intrigued me as far as villains go. You know what I mean? There wasn't anything that didn't work for me. But again, you know, like anything past like the last 5 years is what I'm talking about. I couldn't tell you where she's at now or anything like that. And then my last one, I got to go movie. I got to go Hans Gruber. I'm sorry, because Die Hard. That dude was everything great about a villain.
Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman, man.
Yeah,
you know, because it was either going to be Alan Rickman as Hans Gruber or Alan Rickman as the sheriff of Nottingham in that shitty Robin Hood movie. Because he was the only thing good about it.
Now wait a sec. Why did you say that Robin? I enjoyed that Robin Hood film. I mean, it's not as good as Men in Tights, but
no. Listen. I watched that Kevin Costner movie more times than I should admit. But because there's key scenes in that movie that I like to watch, but like I usually will go do other shit during the middle of it. You know, it's like there's certain scenes like I gotta watch where I'm like I have to watch that scene. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, dude. I've got several films I'm like that with. Like I fucking Watchmen, I was just watching like that because there's certain film or certain moments on it, especially the end where Rorschach's just like, "Kill me, fuck you, fucking do it." It's just it's fucking like the most tragic murder of a comic book character in film I think I've ever seen.
Rorschach, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that motherfucker went out with brass balls. I swear, there should have been two just chilling in the snow. Like, no, these were indestructible. Not even Dr. Manhattan could get rid of them. Yeah, what are you gonna do? You've got to be fucking with me, ladies and gentlemen. Look, we're just trying to take too long with this last segment. We keep going off topic. And this shit keeps fucking up. I don't know why. I gotta find out what Error 21 is. I really do. Because it's pissing me off, folks. Yeah. So we got his top 5 villains, right? I feel like I should just go ahead and run through mine while I fix this tech issue, you know? But then they're not gonna hear it, and they're gonna be like, what the fucking fuck? This fucker did his shit without us? What a fucking asshole. And I can be kind of a fucking asshole. That's true, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I feel like... y'all should be more entertained than just having to sit here and listen to my dumb ass. Because, well, ladies and gentlemen, I have problems and I'll ramble endlessly and endlessly and endlessly. That's why, for real, I never got along with the boss, the teacher, or the preacher. They can all fuck off. This is The Boss, Teacher, and Preacher by Lex, the Hex Master. We'll be right back.
I'm punching out around 9, he leave around 12, so I hang out in the parking lot to catch him by himself, cause he seem to have a problem with me, just cause he my boss, think I'm soft, so I catch his ass slipping and take his head off.
Way to the endpoint, to the control, to the dominion. The current day is what they want. A state of being so controlled by the superiority, all of the power, over. That is what they claim.
Like, just like be like, this is Tony Maldonado even listening to Super Nerd-tendo or something like that is what he wants.
I swear to God, I'm gonna... No, that's not what I meant, DKB. We're back, though. No fucking saving. They can hear me this time. That's fucking dope, because it was really weird to go live and just hear you guys talking and me be like, hey, we're live, and then you just kept fucking talking, and I was like, oh, shit. Fuckery, ladies and gentlemen. But we need to fucking wrap up this top 5 before this shit decides to die again. DK, man, no, fuck that. You're going last, DK, because you've talked the least, so you go last.
That works for me. I don't even care if you hear my top 5.
Oh, no, we're going to get it out there, man. Real quick, I got mine.
Oh, we're good.
I did a little bit of... I mean, I had to stop and think about this, because I'm an anti-hero guy, so I was trying to write in anti-hero. Like, Lobo is an acceptable answer, isn't he? Okay, so... I got Lobo.
So. It's your Lobo.
Yeah, I had to think about that one because he kind of walks that line, you know. Saint of Killers from Preacher, which we was talking about earlier, because I love that motherfucker. He's a dick. You know, Carnage. Yeah. Because I love me some Carnage. I do. Like that's good shit. You can catch Carnage the rapper. Yeah, you can catch Carnage the rapper up at Carl's Tavern on the 21st too. But that's a different note. I'm talking about Carnage with a C, not a K. And the Thanos, man. Yeah, Thanos. Because damn, like that's just mean to murder half the world like he did. Like I'm gonna murder half the universe. Fuck this. And then the Riddler.
Fucking do it.
Yeah, dude. Like just in a thought too. Just because he loves death, and not like literally like the action, but the fucking cosmic being, and that's just dope. And then the Riddler, because I love like he's such a fucking what's the word I'm looking for? He's so methodical in his shit, and I mean,
that's true.
Sure, Batman always catches him.
He's one of my favorite villains.
Yeah, dude. I think he's one of
really?
the. Oh, go ahead.
I like Riddler, but Riddler always came across as that kid who would like start talking shit to you and then wanted to know why you were kicking his ass. You know? It's like, well, because you brought words to a fist fight, dumbass.
Like sticks and stones.
Fair enough. Yeah, I can see that point. I just honestly, I always liked how, and I know this is a terrible film, but I like how Jim Carrey played him. I think if they would have let him play that role a little darker and more fucked up, that could have been a really good performance.
If he could do the role again, I bet he'd do a different job. I think he did. Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
Well, I thought he was fine. I just thought the movie sucked.
I think that's kind of the general consensus among everyone that's ever seen it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, haven't the actors even recanted on that fucking movie? Like, we're sorry. Sorry this piece of shit exists.
And it's terrible, too, because the villains in that, like Riddler and Two-Face with Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones, them are fucking some of the best villains in...
Drew Barrymore was one of Two-Face's villains in that. Like his side bitches.
Oh, yeah.
Sugar and Spice or whatever they were. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Oh, that's... Holy shit, I gotta watch that again. It's been so long. But fuck that. Before this shit dies, DKB. Top 5.
You took one of them. I'm going to say Thanos.
Yeah.
He's evil, you know.
Look, if there would have not been one repeat between the four of us, I'd have been fucking amazed.
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
Right, because we all tend to think off the wall shit. Another crazy evil motherfucker, Darkseid.
Nice.
Omega Effect.
True.
You can't go wrong with Dr. Doom.
Ooh.
Victor Von.
Damn.
And then, since I'm a big Batman guy, I'm on the two crazy Batman ones that I really like it. Hush, and then Victor Zsasz.
Zsasz? Those are both good ones.
Right now, I know Hush. I don't know the other one, though.
Every time he kills somebody, he carves it in a skin. Like
you've probably seen him. You probably don't know who his name is.
Yeah. I was thinking for a minute.
He's crazy.
I was thinking for a minute DKB was just on fucking take over the world shit with the first 3 he gave.
I know. World domination.
I should have went with Galactus. I thought about
that was like a dream.
Oh my god!
Of destruction right there.
Hey, look, Galactus. I do not think. I don't think Galactus classifies as a villain. I know everyone will probably argue that point, but he's not, dude. He's just a motherfucking being that's got to eat shit to live. Sorry, it's planets.
If you eat your planet. Yeah.
Oh, his role in Marvel Zombies? Oh, that was dope. Yeah.
I didn't read that.
But like the Black Lanterns?
Ooh.
Yeah, that was good too.
This motherfucker...
was scary.
DKB is just out to take over the world, I think. I can appreciate that.
There's one thing I wanted to bring up while DKB was talking to Tony about while we're off air, but apparently Tony's done some stuff for Cartoon Network. If you could tell about that, Tony, what that was like.
Oh, yeah.
I had worked on some of their website games when they had introduced like that first Teen Titans cartoon. and like that whole block, and Billy and Mandy and Kids Next Door and all that stuff. So they wanted some games for their website, and I was working for iTunes, not Apple's iTunes, but it was OONS, and they did like little animation bits for like VeggieTales and Fairy Godparents and all this other stuff. So they had ties to Nickelodeon. And eventually got some of the Cartoon Network too. So I got to do some work for those properties for their website, and it was cool because part of my job was watching the cartoons and taking notes for developing stuff for the game. But I was relatively new to it at the time, so.
God damn it, ladies and gentlemen. That's some bullshit, because I wanted to ask him a question on that, and then it decides to be a cunt. I don't know why the fuck it's deciding to be such a cunt tonight. I swear, for any regular listeners out there that are tuning in, I'm pretty sure you're aware this doesn't happen. For any first-time listeners that are tuning in, and this is your first time listening to No Fucks Given Radio, I apologize. That's dope. He worked on fucking The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I remember fucking watching that shit way back in the day. You know?
You know what? I don't think these motherfuckers understand exactly what's going on here. If you're not fucking with this, you're not fucking with nothing. All the rest of these niggas are dead. Mr. Blacker than Black. Drop that shit, Lex. Yo, we on some bullshit, punk. Come and get some. What? Want a problem with my crew, nigga? Pick one. What? Shut it down, homie. Fuck what you heard. My ninja stay down to the dirt, to the dirt. What? We on some bullshit, punk. Come and get some. What? Want a problem with my crew, nigga? Pick one. What? Shut it down, homie. Fuck what you heard. My ninja stay down to the dirt, to the dirt.
Yo, this your motherfucking homie.
Wait, let me explain something to you. I am not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm
Bootleg from the Dayton family, and I'm on No Fucks Given Radio.
Bitch, I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere.
With the motherfucking unknown factor. Y'all rock with us, or fuck you.
You got knocked the fuck out.
Let's get it, goddammit.
First, take a big step back and literally
go to bootlegtdf.com and fuck with Street Related and The Problem CD.
Nobody fucks with it.
Bootlegtdf.com, and you can hit my Instagram, Facebook, all that's right there off this one site. Bootlegtdf.com. Peace to the unknown factor, man. This shit been real.
And tell me about that crazy adventure you guys had. Go into incredibly descriptive details of the story so we all know.
Hey,
You're
holy
good,
shit.
man. I mean-
I don't know how long we've been live. I apologize for that being on the top of that drop, ladies and gentlemen. Thank God there's an edit button, and when I put this shit up, it won't have all these goddamn tech issues in it. That's what's up. Yeah, but man, for real. Dude, I just gotta say, Tony, this has been a dope interview, dude. I really appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate Smash Bros for being my co-host on this new show, Super Nerd-tendo on No Fucks Given Radio. Fucking shout out to anybody who checks this shit out. Much love. But hey, and I just gotta say, dude, because what you were going on, I just gotta know, did you ever get to work on the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy?
I did get to. That was one of the games that I got to work on, and it was fun as hell.
That's dope.
It was one of my favorite.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorite ones. Yeah.
I used to watch the fuck out that show. Tony, dude, it's been a pleasure. I'm gonna cut the fuck out this bitch and figure out what the hell an Error 21 is, so I ain't got this fucking problem no more, because I think that's where it stems from.
Real quick. I just want
And I'll totally come back if you want me to, and you can always get my information and hit me up whenever you want, brother. I'm open to you, okay?
Hell yeah,
Thanks,
man.
Tony.
That's what's up.
Appreciate it.
Don't cut out yet, though, Tony. Can you hang around for a sec?
Yeah.
All right. What you got to say? You wanted to say something, though, Racer?
I just wanted to shout out my homie DJ Skywalker and his group on Facebook called Video Game Galaxy. Yeah, Video Game Galaxies. If you like video games, definitely check out the group. We play games and just share shit. So definitely check that out.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, man. And this has been the debut episode of the Super Nerd-tendo with all kinds of fucking tech issues that will get resolved, ladies and gentlemen. For everyone out there listening, man, check out the app. Download that shit. There's all kinds of dope artists. Like I said, 133 different artists currently in rotation over here at No Fucks Given Radio, as well as you always have different shows. Got a couple of different shows coming up playing. You'll catch myself and Chuckles on the Freaky Fucked Up Fear Hour next Wednesday. And then we got some other shit that we'll get into later. But for now, have a good night, y'all.
Take it easy.
Bye.